Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be going thrifting today because if I don't, I'm gonna go crazy. I need to get out of my house. I brought the baby along with me. Hopefully that wasn't a huge mistake, but I guess you'll find out with me. We're gonna see if I can find any cool things today. Come along with me. First up, I found these Citizens of Humanity jeans. I've picked these up so many times. They're just a very bread and butter item. So I put them in my cart, but you guys, I actually put them back because I decided this time around I was gonna go for home runs only. So even though this is the type of thing I usually do pick up that'll profit me $10, $15, I did decide to put it back and look for things that would sell for just a bit more. Then heading over to the shoe section, I lucked out with some Free People mules. These are the At Ease mules, but they're velvet, and I think they'll sell for around $35 to $40. And I lucked out and I found another pair of Free People shoes. These are the Lost Valley ankle booties, and for only $6, I think I can flip them for close to $60. So two good finds in a row. I got lucky. But these Jeffrey Campbell mules were just a little too beat up and worn for me to feel like I could make a profit, so I did leave them behind, sadly. Same with these Nike Free RN Flyknits. I've actually owned these before, but these were way too beat up to be able to resell for a decent price, so sadly I left those behind. To the sweaters, I found this Soya and Kayo really soft knit poncho, and I decided to pick it up because when I've picked up this brand in the past, it's sold really quickly, so even though I won't get that much for it, I think it will be a fast flip. This was one of those really cool things I just could not resist picking up. It's like a vintage poncho with this Aztec pattern on it in beautiful condition. So I did pick it up and we'll see what happens. I found an Eileen Fisher cardigan, but it seriously was stained. It was the vintage tag, which isn't a good sign, and Eileen Fisher just is not selling great for me these days. And then I found not one but two back-to-back cashmere Rebecca Taylor cardigans. This brand isn't super great for me, but the fact that they're cashmere does tell me that it will sell faster, and they were in beautiful condition, so I picked them up.
Are we having a fun day thrifting? Are we? Yes. Are we having fun?
You know, sometimes I'm at the thrift and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the vibe that there's good stuff. I kind of miss garage sales. I missed all of garage sale season pretty much because at the end of this pregnancy, I was basically put on bed rest. So I couldn't go out and do all the fun garage sales that I normally do, which is a bummer because that's where I find my best stuff. So I was kind of hoping my introductory trip back to the thrift would be really good and exciting, but so far really nothing that great. So I'm going to hit up a few more thrifts. He's been doing great, so I'm not that worried about him. He's been doing really well. He'll just hang out in my carrier and I'll just continue to thrift, but I really do hope I find something great with you guys because this is my first trip back in a really long time. I'm bringing the baby along because I know I'm going to have to get used to this when my husband goes back to work. So I figured let's just do it now, sooner rather than later. Get him used to kind of going out with me, being a little bit more flexible with afternoon naps. We'll see how he does, but so far so good. Things might melt down though at the next store. Just ignore the bad camera work here. But this is a Free People softly structured tunic. This was actually just put out, so I had to kind of grab it real quick, but Free People sweaters sell great for me, so it was an easy grab. And then these Zaya Active shorts should also sell for around $25. I got lucky and I found this Carrie Woolen Mills Celtic poncho. Today is a day of ponchos. Comps looked really good. I have not picked this up before, so we'll see how it goes. I do have a 30% off coupon with Savers, so it wasn't that price. Untuckit isn't quite the brand it used to be, but it's still a very fast seller for me, so I did pick it up hoping it'll flip fast, and again, I didn't pay $10 for it. This hoodie felt really high quality, but I couldn't find a label until I looked at the hardware and I saw 555 Sole, which is a streetwear brand. It's vintage, and I do think I can get around $60 to $75 for this, especially with that really cool pattern on the back. So a really good find. Then I spotted these Uggs. Uggs are always a fast flip for me. These are the Ugg Dominique wedges, and I do think I can sell these for around $30 pretty fast. This, I think, was my big find of the day. These are NASA Voyager Vans collab sneakers, and they look torn at the top, but that's actually how they're designed. I think I can sell these for around $100. I was really excited when I found this. This thrift was so packed with stuff, they were not taking any more donations, and yet they had the audacity to charge this much for basic full zip windbreakers. That aside, this Nike Destroyer varsity jacket was priced up, but again, I had the 30% off, and I do think I can sell this for around $90. I like picking up the Under Armour Storm jackets because they sell for around $50 for me, and especially when they're like the insulated quilted kind, I think this will be a fast flip. Sorry guys, I really need a manicure, just heads up, but this is a fake Supreme, and I'll show you the tag. The font is like super uneven and thicker in one place, thinner in another. That's not how the tag looks, so if you see that, that is fake. Supreme is faked all the time, so just honestly, if you want to risk it, you can, but I think most thrift store Supreme products are probably fake. Okay, I'm back home and I'm cleaning up these items. As you can see, the Free People shoes cleaned up really well. They were actually in really good condition. There was just one little dot that kind of needed to be combed out, but otherwise it turned out great. So I have some stuff stuffed in here to make the toes look nice. I have these NASA shoes that I will be cleaning. I'll show you guys how I do that. If you're curious, I do have a video all about how to clean shoes and how I clean shoes. I will link it here. This is for any little spots I see, and then I've got my steamer here so that I can steam the clothes. So I steam everything, and then if there are any additional spots, like right here, I'll use the wet wipes and I will just very gently get a little spot out. And as you can see, it works great. All gone, won't damage the clothes. And this is all in preparation to photograph, which I'll do here. I've had questions about my setup. It's not very fancy. It's right in this corner of this room where there's some natural light. This is a vinyl photographing sheet. It goes all the way up here. I do have like a hanging mannequin, but I actually rarely use it. Most of the time I'm just photographing right here on this. And usually this is for the stuff I hang up, but as you can see, I have some returns I need to deal with. That is for another day. So like I mentioned, I need to clean some of this off here because these are gonna hopefully resell for quite a bit. I have these Lysol dual action wipes, and if I use the textured side here, I can very easily just start scrubbing and things come off really easy. Whatever crayon marker, it's already gone. Okay, as you can see, it's already much better. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'm not going for perfect here. I'm just going for cleaner and a little bit nicer than it was. So if you compare the two, you can see the difference. Okay, so these look pretty good. Now I'll just put in this plastic bag here, kind of prop up the toe. I'll tie it up nice, and then we should be good to go. I think that's good enough. Again, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking to get them to be good enough to get the sale. So once everything is steamed, cleaned, and ready to go, I can then photograph my items. All right, let's do a thrift overview. I spent $120 on 22 items. That's about $5.45 per item. I think conservatively I can get about $800 in sales. If my average is 55% of my gross being net profit, I might make $450 in net profit when everything sells. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It's one very quick and free way that you can help my channel out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe for all my latest videos to drop in your feed as soon as they're posted every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thanks again, you guys. I appreciate you. Take care, and I will catch you next time.